So as many of you guys do know, Playboi Carti fans have been counting down the days until this upcoming Friday, being March 14th. 6 months ago, they released these album bundles talking about items will ship no later than 6 months from September 12th. Well, that 6 months from September 12th approaches this upcoming Friday. People are concerned. Is the label going to lose all that money? Is Carti going to lose all those album sales? What is going down? Carti has a show this upcoming Sunday at Rolling Loud, California. A lot of Carti fans have named this upcoming Friday the Carti Community Doomsday, right? If nothing goes down by this Friday, we are cooked. It's just completely done. But will Playboi Carti come through and drop the album? And in today's video, we got a lot of new information regarding that from the man himself. So let's get into it. So first, let's talk about what we do know, right? Obviously, we do know Carti dropped this merch all the way back in September. It said this in the description: will ship no later than 6 months from September 12th, 2024, right? When we seen this, I almost crashed out. 6 months from September, we are ultimately cooked. And now we're a couple of days away because 6 months from September 12th, 2024 lands Wednesday, March 12th. It's currently March 9th, okay? So a lot of people have kind of named this upcoming Friday the last possible date for Carti to drop this album, because if he doesn't, I'm not too sure about this, but a lot of people are saying Interscope is gonna have to refund every single person who bought a piece of merch, right? Because they didn't fulfill their promise of the merch shipping 6 months later from September 12th. 2024, right? That is insane, right? Not only because the label is gonna lose a ton of money, probably over $1 million. Not only is Carti gonna lose out on that money, Carti's gonna be losing out on album sales, because these have all been box bundle sets, right? You guys can see the box. I believe it comes with a CD or a digital download and the merch, right? Obviously that counts as one album sale, and people are saying that there's like 30,000 units of merch bought so far. So if they don't fulfill their promise of shipping this merch 6 months later than September 12th, they're gonna be losing out on all of those album sales, right? And I don't think the label wants to do that, right? That's an insane fumble, right? So a lot of people are like, boom, this Friday, the last possible Friday for a release. Carti got a show at Rolling Loud, California on a Sunday. Friday album, show Sunday. What are we doing? Is that a possible scenario that can go down? But it does look like that might happen, because it looked like we were cooked, right? 2 weeks ago, Carti came with these billboards from Spotify. I was like, yo, it's up. This is most likely the tip of the iceberg in terms of the Playboi Carti album rollout. And then a week passes, it's completely dead, and we're back to square one with this album, right? Nobody knew what was going on. All we knew was that the due date for these bundles was approaching day by day by day, right? So we're like, okay, what is going on? Boom, I wake up this morning, my DMs are flooded. Carti finished the album. Look at Carti's story. Stealthy FaceTime me in the morning. Yo, it's up. Playboi Carti confirms his album is done. If we go to Carti's story right here, boom, let me refresh it just to show y'all. We got this. All right, just random story. All right, cool. Boom, little Range Rover. All right, cool, nice rims. I'm gonna sample that Girls for you for the album at Wheezy Trim. So we're like, is the album not finished? 5 years later, the due date is coming up for these merch bundles. The album is not finished? Are we serious? And then boom, an album later, he goes, my album done. Me and Wheezy talking about some whole other stuff, right? So we're like, okay. Then he drops this chrome belt, crazy chrome belt, by the way. But he said, my album done. Me and Wheezy talking about some whole other stuff. So Playboi Carti's I Am Music album seems to be done. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? If the album's done, the due date for this merch is approaching. Rolling Loud's on Sunday. We might be in the green, and we might be looking towards Playboi Carti's upcoming album, I Am Music, releasing this Friday. What are we doing? What are we thinking? I haven't seen Carti address the album in a pretty big minute. I think the last time Carti talked about the album publicly was when he was talking about that whole Kai Cenat thing. Kai Cenat, this the clip that make me want to do it, something like that, right? But he said my album is done. And honestly, after seeing this story, we might be looking towards a Friday release, right? Because there's no way they're just gonna fumble all of these sales for this merch, right? So in my opinion, what could possibly go down is that Carti just goes hard album rollout for the next couple of days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, project releases Friday. Could that really go down? Because before all this, I was like, bro, Carti needs to do like a whole month rollout. Carti needs to do at least a heavy 2-week rollout, right? But at this point within 2025, so many different pump fakes, a whole year going by, I don't think people want to sit there for a long 2-week rollout or even a month rollout. I feel like at this point, like I said in my previous video, we're almost at the point to where it's like the boy who cried wolf. How many times can you say this, this, and this until people don't truly care? Obviously, everybody still cares, but it really gets to a point, right? So if I'm Carti, I announced that my album's done on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What we doing? Crazy, just 4 days of me going boom, 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 boom. My album drops this Friday. what we doing, what's up, I'm dropping, I am not playing, right? That could be pretty insane. We just gotta wait these next couple of days. Honestly, if nothing goes down by Monday, it might be cooked, because I don't know if Carti's gonna do a surprise release. At least give us like 4 days of just like dope content, or be like, yo, March 14th, it's up, I'm music, see you there. I really don't know at this point. I have no clue what they can cook up. Obviously, once Carti really announces the album and there's some legitimacy behind it, everybody's losing it. I'm already knowing it. I already got hyped from seeing this story. I was in bed. I woke up, look at my phone, jumped out of bed. I need to record this video ASAP, right? So that's kind of everything we know regarding this album. The album is done, and we'll just see, right? Because if these have to ship by Wednesday, March 12th, say all of the bundles go out shipping on the 12th, album releases on Friday. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Honestly, like the whole merch bundle rules and everything behind that, it's pretty confusing at this point. I truly don't get it. All I know is, Carti, we need this album by Friday, and I need to see it live at Rolling Loud, California on Sunday, because I will be there. Saturday I won't be there. Sunday I will be in attendance, and I want to see this album live, right? So that's kind of everything we know regarding the album. Then something I found interesting was that he said me and Weezy talking about some whole other stuff. Could he be possibly hinting at a second album? I know there was a big rumor within the Carti community of this whole baby boy type album. I Am Music Baby Boy, could that possibly be a thing? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, there was this clip in A$AP Bari's vlog where he was on FaceTime with Carti, and Carti was like, yo, I'm trying to drop this album back to back. And here's a clip right here. He said, I'm trying to drop 2 of them. Back to back? Back to back. He said February, then the goddamn month after that, right? And then everybody came up with this whole baby boy type thing. Honestly, I don't know where they pulled the name baby boy, or where they even got the concept of baby boy. But that's kind of everything we know regarding a back-to-back album, or at least the second album following I Am Music. But he said, me and Weezy talking about some whole other stuff. Could that be the second album possibly being Baby Boy that he was talking about with A$AP Bari? Who really knows? That's some food for thought right there. Could I Am Music be Carti? If I'm Carti, I'm going solo. I'm trying to show the world that I'm the biggest rapper, and I'm gonna do it by myself. You know how much of a power move it's gonna be if Carti simply goes no features, sells like 300, gets one of the biggest rap albums of 2025. He's stepping on everybody, right? And that could possibly go down, because if you guys didn't see this clip right here, he said, I'm trying to do it by myself. Y'all want me to drop the album? The most cursed clip of 2024. Y'all want me to drop the album this year or January? Just take your time, bro.
Hey, whenever you want, bro. Whenever you want.
And then this dude's talking about Carti, who featured on the album. Right there, Carti, who featured. And then Carti said, yo, I'm just trying to do this stuff by myself. And I'm all for it. If I'm Carti, ain't nobody getting on my album. I'm doing my big one solo. Maybe for the second album, or whatever the hell him and Weezy were talking about, maybe throw some features on that. 2 Carti albums 1 year would be insane, but we've been waiting 5 years for one. So let's just get through this whole I Am Music album. Hopefully they deliver with the merch bundles. If the merch bundles get shipped, it's up. I Am Music possibly Friday. To think that Carti's album might have the chance of dropping in what, 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much 4 days, because it releases at 9 PST on the West Coast. That is insane. Could that happen? I truly don't know. Who really knows? Only time will tell. In 4 days, we will find out, right? But if you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's MONEYMAY, or is it? And I'm out. Thank you guys.